horseshoe tricep workout. Let's get it. Using a 30-pounder. Just jumping in, man. We ain't doing too much. Just a little bit. We did the traps today, so just give me some inspiration. You know what I'm saying? No hateration. You can do it. But it's how we get the horseshoe though. Alright? You can get it too, y'all. Don't worry about it. Make sure everything's smooth. A lot of people do behave, but they shouldn't. We already been getting it in, but we're just get it in quietly. Okay? Traps is up a little bit. Another set of those. Getting the tries off. That's what we're hitting off today. Tries. Alright? So we have that separation from, the doubles. So we're hitting this part. Hey. Alright, let's go. Another set. This right here, we're just kicking it back so we can hit this. Kick back over here too. Alright, so now we go. Alright. Eat some watermelon. So that's that citron. Get your blood pumping. Alright? So we're just going to show you how to get the horseshoe triceps in. A lot of people ain't got the definition unless they're like, on steroids or something. But this is how you get it. You know what I'm saying? You got to figure out your sweet spot. That's it. Figure out your sweet spot. That's it. Once you do that, we good. And try to be happy, man. When you eat low vibrational foods, a lot of flours and pastas and shit, that, it just don't, it clouds your mind and your gut too. You got another brain in your gut. So you'll be thinking funny, doing all kind of funny shit, you know what I'm saying? So try to get as much fruits and berries and vegetables, and roots and shoots and grains and things in it as much as possible, all right? So we're gonna do these overheads right here, which is going to hit this part off, this part of the tricep. This is like the biggest part. It don't seem like it, but when you're walking from the back, you'll be right, all right? All right, so let me pull my stuff out real quick. I don't want to have all the girls like, so here we go. Start over the 20. This right here, it's that. This one. advancing. You know, the supernatural cut season, so you know, losing some weight. Whew. Boy. Alright, so there we go. Remember, we ain't on roids, so the body ain't gonna stay, you know, in an antibiotic state, which means that I would look like this all the time walking around and shit. Nah, it's gonna go down. We'll eat some watermelon though for pre-workout, so that's gonna make the blood flow real good. The citrus. Gotta take a little rest. I like to say 75 seconds, a minute and 15. But we did the traps. They had to come back too, man. When I was younger, I broke my neck, so I had to learn how to walk again. They took a bone out of my back, put up in my neck, and that's what made me so I gave me the download to eat some fruits. So, hey, what's happening? So yeah, we're gonna do another one though. But it's how you get the horseshoe tricep. You get that separation, you know what I'm saying? And if you eat right, I guarantee you'll think right. If you got cloggy gut, I guarantee you're gonna be gaslighting and projection all the time. So probably jacking off and stuff. You don't wanna be like that. You got testosterone, so you don't wanna have to take extra testosterone because, you know, jacking off. You don't wanna do that. You wanna be a man, all right? There's so much things going against man nowadays. The only thing you can do is get the temple right, because they're attacking you, especially if you're trying to get the shit right, you know what I mean? So, the kingdom is inside you, so cultivate that. That's really what you gotta do. All right, so we're gonna get the next set, all right? Let me pull this up real fast. You look funny, but it's all good. We ain't gonna be in there for long. Just wanted to jump in and finish off with the tries. So you can see, you know what I'm saying? We're getting that up under there. I ain't do no biceps, but it's like that. Oh yeah, and we perspiring. Got them lymph nodes. Be careful too, we're using certain deodorants. You got lymph nodes under your armpits and shit. So you'll absorb that into your stream, into your lymphatic system. And that's a slow moving fluid. So just be very careful with the kind of deodorant that you use. That's all. Hey, what's happening? That's it. Do a little contracting, real fast. Hey, peace, brother. Thanks for joining. We only gonna be in for a little bit. Just want to finish off with the triceps. I ain't doing the presses. We're just going to do, you know what I'm saying, the overheads and hit these off real fast. That's all. I know I'll be doing biceps and stuff, so I'm going to show you how to get the bigger part of your arm right, all right? Love to all those who's definitely trying to get right with their own self, you know what I mean? Because there's a lot of gaslighting and projecting in the world. You got to block them haters, man. They'll hate you. For nothing. It is people like that in the world. Shit. You look at any Bible stories, Joseph, his own family hated him. They didn't even care about his ass. And then nigga what? Got into the palace. What happened? See? You can learn from stories. You can learn from an ant too. You can learn from anything. You just take positive, feedback, positive insight from it, or something that's good and beneficial. That's pretty much it, you know. You can learn from anything. But not to say to keep your rose-colored glasses on so you won't see the bullshit. You gotta see the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Because really, it's, you know, as far as like mental health and projecting and all of that, abuse is real. It can be mental abuse, emotional abuse. It ain't gotta be a type of abuse, you know what I mean? It could be mental and emotional. People be wearing masks, you know what I mean? So we like to take the mask off. Like, hold up, take that mask off. All right, let's get the next one. We're gonna do like 12 sets of these. That's about it. And get some honeydew melon. There we go. There we go. You gotta do more than push-ups, you know what I mean? Thank you, I appreciate the love. I'm giving y'all love too, man, straight up. We're reciprocating each other's energy so we can just keep each other full, you know what I mean? I'm gonna do one more set of those though. It's not gonna be done, I ain't trying to be in too long. But yeah, it's about what you eat. I guarantee you that. But I'm gaining a little weight now. Just a little bit. Let me show you how to hit the serratuses too. These are your serratus muscles. So you can, you know, have that cobra spirit. And you got that your traps up there. Hawaiian brother used to say, he said, you can try to get by, but get trapped. I was cracking up off that. I ain't never heard that before, but people, you know, he probably heard it somewhere, but it was cool. Is that long you, hey, he said build yourself. I think that's what it said. I do push-ups. I just did it already. I did 600 already for shit today. I did my chest earlier, so I did declines, you know, 30 like this, 30 like this, and 30 wides. And then I did regulars, around flats, 30, 30, and 30. Then I did inclines, 30, 30, and 30. That's how you do your chest. You know, you just can't just be doing flats because you'll never get that 3D effect. Get a little closer. You won't get the 3D effect. You know what I'm saying? Or the strides. You won't hear that little thing right there. You won't be able to go. You just won't. So you got to hit them at different angles. Sometimes when your body get used to it, you got to switch it up because your body's real smart. If you don't switch up your workouts, you'll just look the same all the time. So you got to switch it up. Then it gets really used to it, depending on the type of body type that you got. If you're mesomorph, endomorph, or ectomorph. I hear people talking about that, but yeah, that's what it is. All right, so let me go ahead and get this last little set. This is just the finishing part of the workout. That's all. Then if you eat more fruits and berries and stuff, man, your scent will be totally different too. You'd be so surprised. It actually becomes, you know, you can smell the food. Okay, that's it right there. I just wanted to come in and show you. You want to get a quick tricep workout in? Add those in, you know what I'm saying? Or if you do the kickback like that, but if you do it like that, you'll get that separation. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. All right? That's what's up. That's what's up. I appreciate it. You already know we getting good money. Spirit money. You know what I mean? But yeah, I just wanted to jump in real quick for about a few minutes, 15 minutes in. That's it. I ain't trying to go too long. I already did a nice little workout. So we're finishing up. We only did triceps and chest today. And a little bit of traps up there. So that's about it. Did some legs. I will show the legs, but it's a lot of little people like, I don't want to do that right away, you know what I mean? So we'll get into that. But with that being said, make sure you get your fruits, berries, and your melons in, your BCAAs, which is fruit. That's what's gonna cut you up. The BCAAs is the building blocks to the protein. You just get protein, your body has to break it down and then turn it into what it gotta use. So just cut the middleman out, get the fruit. That's BCAAs all day. Then you get you some protein later on, you know what I'm saying? And it'll work just fine. You know, some grains, something with slow digestive carbs. It's guaranteed. You want to keep your energy. You don't want to be just walking around just like, you know, don't have no energy. So, love, y'all. Appreciate you. Appreciate you for joining in, y'all. So, yeah, with that being said, man, keep the lymphatic system moving. It's not about mucus causing diseases. It's about what you use that make excess mucus. Like if you eat mucus-causing foods like dairy and shit, your body got to work a little harder to get it up out you. So you want to be in a detox mode. Most I made fruits and, you know, citrus fruits to keep that lymph flowing. You know, sun, the UV rays, and help you keep doing what it's supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Eliminating all that shit, because we in the flesh. We ain't in the spirit form. We in the flesh. So you got to take care of it as much as possible, and also to keep your mind, you know, at a high, elevated rate. Because also you got a brain in your gut too. If that's just clogged up and you're full of shit, you're just gonna be full of shit. You don't want to be talking to people who's always full of shit. They're eating 10 meals a day, man. I'm like, that man full of shit, G. You're eating 10 meals a day. I don't know how a person can eat 10 meals a day, G. I wouldn't even want to move after 10 meals a day. 5 meals a day, I wouldn't even want to go nowhere. So fruit, have you nice and light. You know, you can train, get your little training there, where you do jiu-jitsu, whatever you do. Whatever you do. Football, you know, baseball, whatever. You'll be nice and healthy. You'll be nice and energetic. Get your grains in too. Definitely your grains, all right? So I love y'all, man. Thanks for tuning in. You want to get up high vibrational, man, not low and sluggish. You know, with all of this shit holding your gut down, so you won't be able to do shit. Your liver be overworked, your heart be overworked, all of that, man. You don't want that, all right? So you want to keep it clear as much as possible. All right, I love y'all. Thanks for joining in, and I'll be with you in the next one. I'm gonna hit a little bicep off of it. Peace, y'all.